Hello, homeschooling oils on YouTube. How are you doing tonight? Well, if you look at the description in this video, you know that we are going to be talking about the topic of how to develop curriculum. Woo, that is a topic that keeps many of us up at night of how to actually do that and how to do it very well. So, I am going to be talking to you guys about that right now. Now, we're not even going to go too deep into it because I am trying to prepare something for you guys right now that's going to go like deep detail into this topic of how to develop curriculum. Now, in my personal opinion, it's three different ways in which you can do that, and I'm going to go over those three ways in this video tonight. Now, for those of you who have maybe just hopped on this video and you never seen me before and you're trying to figure out who is this lady, well, I'm about to introduce myself. My name is Tina and I am your homeschooling oils consultant. I help you get your icky little emotions under control using plant-based therapeutic products, and I also create customized lesson plans for your unique homeschool and your unique learner, whether their child has learning differences or are gifted and talented, whatever the case may be. I develop a curriculum, well, not curriculum, but a plan, a call of action for you. Yes, I do. And no plan is the same because every family and every child is different. So let's get back on the topic of hand, how to develop curriculum. In my personal opinion, there are three ways in which you can actually do that. You can actually create your own curriculum. You can actually piece together or put together free content on multiple things of curriculum. Or three, you can go out and buy curriculum yourself. So, what determines which one that you're going to do? Basically, in my opinion, it is determined by your pocket, your price point. If you're a person who can afford to go out and buy curriculum and you have multiple children, you can buy a whole lot of different curriculum, and that's more easy and cost effective for you, then that's usually what some homeschoolers do. They go ahead and buy something that's already pre-done for them, whether it's in a total box curriculum and they do it and they don't really know how to develop it, but they have to really sit down, think about and meditate on what company they want to go with, what's the theme of the company, what the goals is for the curriculum that they're buying the information from. Because I know me, I do research on companies before I actually buy their curriculum and research on how the curriculum is supposed to operate and work. So many of us, that's what we do. Some of us, we like some of the curriculum that companies offer. Like maybe they offer all the all the topics like science, math, history, social. They offer all of it, but you don't like every part of their curriculum. So you just pick and choose which ones you want to use. So let's go back to topic number one, which is how to develop curriculum. And number one, which is making it yourself. Some of us, no matter how hard we try, we cannot find a curriculum that works for us. So we take it upon ourselves. We say, I can't find the best one. So I am going to develop my own to fit my children's unique learning style. Now, I had to do that. Yes, I had to do that. If you want to know what I developed, I'm going to tell you right now. Me and another homeschooling mom, we developed kinetic spelling for active learners. That's a curriculum dealing with spelling, but it's more than just a spelling book. It connects you, hello, Jarvis. It connects you with spelling, storytelling, active movement, letter recognition, definitions, visual content, all of that in one book and it's geared towards the right brain learner. So if you don't know what a right brain learner is a person, let me give a little small description. It's a person who learns heavily from visual content, storytelling, pictures, active movement. They need to move a lot. You'll notice that children that are right brain learners, they move a lot. They're very active. And even if they're not, they learn better from listening to stuff and also seeing stuff visually. That's how they operate. They're not too good at sitting down and following a list of things, not unless it involves movement. So that's why my friend and I, we developed the Kinetic Spelling for Active Learners, because I have an active learner. She wanted to know how I actually taught my son how to read when the school system told me that he'll never be able to read. I noticed from early on that he moves a lot. And I used to try to make him sit. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to embrace it and I'm going to work with it. And when I did that, that's when my baby started learning really good his way. And I started including active movement, and that's how he learned how to read and spell and all that other good stuff. So you can actually develop your own curriculum. There's various different ways you can actually do that. You can do a book like I did with my friend and I, or you can go on your computer and actually make PDFs, go on Canva and make PDFs of whatever you want, whatever content you want to develop. That's number one. Number two is a person that does not want to develop their own curriculum, but they want to have freedom and creativity, but on their own terms, and pick and choose what they like to use, but they don't have the money to buy this and that and this and that. They're on a very, very tight budget or don't have a budget at all. And so they go out and they search high and low for free curriculum. So because there are a lot of blogs and there are a lot of Google searches that you can Google for free resources, and you will see a plethora of many different things from all subjects that you can actually get for absolutely free. Most of the time you have to give them your email address, and then they will actually send you the free download. And usually they have a little sample sometimes, but they always have a description, so you can say, well, I think I want to use that. And so they take their time and go subject by subject and find free content, and they combine it in a binder, or they put it in a book kind of format, and they let their kiddos, that's what they use. So they kind of like created their own curriculum, or they develop it because they picked and choose around what they wanted, and they search, and then they put it in a binder or however they want to organize it, and that's what they use for their curriculum. And it's free or relatively inexpensive. Sometimes you can go on Teachers by Teachers, where teachers go and develop curriculum and stuff like that and worksheets, and you can actually buy some of their stuff for like $3, $2, $8, $10. It just depends on what you're actually looking for. Let's see. So that was the second way. The third way on how you can actually develop curriculum, I really almost talked about that. Well, I kind of already talked about that in the beginning of the video, but it's the thing of already deciding that, hey, I do not want to write my own curriculum or create my own worksheets. I do not want to sit around and look over online or blogs or websites. I don't want to do that, but I want to buy curriculum. So there are individuals out there that choose to buy all their curriculum from one source, and then there are individuals out there who develop their curriculum where they like this part of a curriculum, but they don't like that part, and they like this and that. And so they take it upon themselves to pick and choose what they like to put together in each topic and each subject for their kiddos. So it's like three different ways. But the third way is where your price point can get a little bit tricky, because of you picking and choosing from different areas, and every area is going to have a different price point. Now, that has never been a problem for me, because even if I'm picking and choosing, I know how to buy. You have to be a savvy shopper. So you can get a lot of that high-end curriculum for a discounted price or cheap. I teach you that in my course on how to become a reviewer and save money. So you never ever have to spend full price for anything, to be truthfully honest, if you know what you're doing. So I don't spend full price for anything. I think I can count on one hand how many times I spent full price in all the years of homeschooling, and it's just because I just didn't want to look around on this, and I felt like my kids, that's what they wanted at the time, and that's what I got, and I just like, oh, okay. But I tell you what, I very seldomly do. They have to be something like astronomical, something like fantastic for me to spend full price, because I don't do it. And I suggest that you don't do it either, because there's ways that you can go around it. And if you want to know all those ways, the only thing you have to do is contact me at Tina Ramsay. That's RAMSAY at homeschoolingnoils.com. That is my email address, and it should be in the description below this video when I get done. You can contact me, and make sure you write a note. Hey, I want to know how I can be part of your homeschooling, how to become a homeschooling reviewer and save money course. I want to know. And then I will tell you, because I get several different emails in a day. And if you don't let me know what you want to talk about, I'm not going to know. So give me a little help and let me know that is why you are there. That's why you're emailing me, because you want to know specifically about how to become a reviewer and save money. Or you may just be interested in how to become an Amazon reviewer. Whatever the case may be, I have a course on both of them. So you don't have any excuse about why I have to spend so much. You don't have to. Take my course and I'll show you how you can get around all that. And it's so fun. But basically, that's how you can develop a curriculum on each price point, on whether you're an advanced, a beginner, intermediate, or whether you want to start from scratch, you want to do stuff on your own, which I do on certain topics, especially when because my child has a learning difference. I create stuff so it can like really, really help him and my daughter on different stuff that I tailor it specifically for them. So that's why I create different stuff for them. But then on other things like science and stuff, it's really not necessary for me to do that because they're excellent in that subject, and I don't have to do it with that. So some things I do that, and some things I don't. But you have to pick and choose. But number one, let's just do a quick little recap before I go. Number one on how to develop curriculum in 3 steps. Number one is you can create your own curriculum, whether that is to create a book or create PDFs, worksheets, whatever the case may be. You can even hand write out certain stuff. You can even go in Google Docs and type it out and print it out for your kids, whatever the case may be. Number two is that you will actually go out and search high and low for free curriculum all over. So you will be searching blogs, homeschooling blogs. You will be searching websites. You will be going in and everywhere that you can find something that is free, and you will find it in all different areas. And even if it's not free, you will actually go to discounted places like Teachers by Teachers, where they actually make stuff, but you can like save a little money with that because it's not super duper expensive. And then you create things for every single topic, every single subject. Oh, and I just thought about one more other thing that you can do. Say, for example, you don't want to do any of that. You don't want to search all around and all that stuff like that. The only thing that you can do this right here. Buy you one of those full year workbook curriculums. It called like complete curriculum. I think that's what they call it. Complete curriculum workbooks. You can get those, and it has every single subject in it, and you can buy it based on their grade level, and they can do that. And it will last for an entire year. And you can get those for like, the highest I have ever seen was like $10 or $15. And most of the time you can get it super cheaper than that. I have never spent more than $8 for one of those books, and they're pretty good. So if you're looking for something like that where you don't want to search high and low for, you can just buy it. You don't have to print them out. They're already all together. You can go subject by subject. It's already in that complete year curriculum workbook. That's another little thing that you can do, and you don't even have to do that. And I have seen some parents take the subjects out and 3-ring bind it. You can just be creative with it. Number 3 is for individuals who do have the money to go out and buy a curriculum. Price is not price is not a problem for you. So you can go out and then you can pick and choose and buy whatever you want to buy, whether it's from the exact same company or pick and choose from various different companies, and pick the things that you solely like about that particular company and their curriculum, and then you put it all together in all the various subjects. You can do this cheap too. You can do it not cheap, but you can do it reasonable if you know how to shop. So those are the top 3 things that I personally feel that how most people usually develop curriculum. And I hope you found this beneficial. I will talk more about this topic. Of course, there's a lot of other ways in which you can develop curriculum and actually bring it down to the lesson plan format on how to actually make a lesson plan when there is no lesson plan. You just have a book, and that is all. So how exactly can a person like you and I buy a book or a magazine and actually make a curriculum? It's super duper easy. And I am going to walk you through how to do all of that. Thank you, Jarvis. I'm going to walk you through how to do all of that in another video. So if you want to know how to actually make and create your own lesson plans without even having someone to walk you through it, well, I'm going to have to walk you through it first, and then after that, you can take the training wheels off and do it yourself. But it's super duper easy. So never let not having a lesson plan stop you from homeschooling, okay? So I'm going to walk you through that on another video. But you guys have a great rest of your night. And remember to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment below so that I can interact with you. You guys have a great rest of your night, and bye, and happy homeschooling.